7 Wonders of the Middle Ages. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, some writers wrote their own lists with names such as Wonders of the Middle Ages, 7 Wonders of the Middle Ages, 7 Wonders of the Medieval Mind, and Architectural Wonders of the Middle Ages. Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia was a Greek Orthodox Christian patriarchal basilica or church, later an imperial mosque, and now a museum. Hagia Sophia Musezi in Istanbul, Turkey. From the date of its construction in 537 AD and until 1453, it served as an Eastern Orthodox cathedral and seat of the Patriarch of Constantinople. Except between 1204 and 1261, when it was converted by the Fourth Crusaders to a Catholic cathedral under the Latin Empire. The building was later converted into an Ottoman mosque from May 29, 1453 until 1931. It was then secularized and opened as a museum on February 1, 1935. Famous in particular for its massive dome, it is considered the epitome of Byzantine architecture and is said to have changed the history of architecture. It remained the world's largest cathedral for nearly 1,000 years, until Seville Cathedral was completed in 1520. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument in Wiltshire, England. 2 miles or 3 kilometers west of Amesbury and 8 miles or 13 kilometers north of Salisbury. Stonehenge's ring of standing stones are set within earthworks in the middle of the most dense complex of Neolithic and Bronze Age monuments in England, including several hundred burial mounds. Colosseum. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheatre, is an oval amphitheatre in the center of the city of Rome, Italy. Built of concrete and sand, it is the largest amphitheatre ever built. The Colosseum is situated just east of the Roman Forum. Construction began under the Emperor Vespasian, and was completed under his successor and heir Titus. Further modifications were made during the reign of Domitian. These 3 emperors are known as the Flavian dynasty, and the amphitheatre was named in Latin for its association with their family name Flavius. Catacombs of Qam el-Shokafah. The Catacombs of Qam el-Shokafah is a historical archaeological site located in Alexandria. The catacombs were named Qam el-Shokafah, meaning mound of shards, because the area used to contain a mound of shards of terracotta which mostly consisted of jars and objects made of clay. These objects were left by those visiting the tombs, who would bring food and wine for their consumption during the visit. However, they did not wish to carry these containers home from this place of death, so they would break them. At the time of the discovery, heaps of these broken plates were found. Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is a series of fortifications made of stone, brick, stamped earth, wood, and other materials, generally built along an east-to-west line across the historical northern borders of China to protect the Chinese states and empires against the raids and invasions of the various nomadic groups of the Eurasian steppe. Several walls were being built as early as the 7th century BC. These, later joined together and made bigger and stronger, are now collectively referred to as the Great Wall. Especially famous is the wall built 220 to 206 BC by Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. Little of that wall remains. Since then, the Great Wall has on and off been rebuilt, maintained, and enhanced. The majority of the existing wall is from the Ming Dynasty 1368 to 1644. Porcelain Tower of Nanjing. The Porcelain Tower or Pagoda of Nanjing, part of the former Baoan Temple, is a historical site located on the south bank of external Qinhui River in Nanjing, China. It was a pagoda constructed in the 15th century during the Ming Dynasty, but was mostly destroyed in the 19th century during the course of the Taiping Rebellion. The tower was built with white porcelain bricks that were said to reflect the sun's rays during the day, and at night as many as 140 lamps were hung from the building to illuminate the tower. Glazes and stoneware were worked into the porcelain and created a mixture of green, yellow, brown, and white designs on the sides of the tower, including animals, flowers and landscapes. Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, or simply the Tower of Pisa, is freestanding bell tower of the Cathedral of the Italian city of Pisa, known worldwide for its unintended tilt. It is situated behind Pisa's cathedral and is the third oldest structure in the city's cathedral square, Piazza del Duomo, after the cathedral and the Pisa Baptistry. The tower's tilt began during construction, caused by an inadequate foundation on ground too soft on one side to properly support the structure's weight. The tilt increased in the decades before the structure was completed, and gradually increased until the structure was stabilized, and the tilt partially corrected, by efforts in the late 20th and early 21st centuries. Yeah.